All right, welcome back to Foundation. So last time out, I was increasing the amount of farming that we had to try to get some radical wheat, much like we have, I'll just call it radical berries. And, I was really curious. I wanted to play again because I'm really curious about whether that's going to work or not. And so I don't think I'm finished with the farms. We are still immigrating every 2 days. And we have -9 on the bread still. So let's look at our farm fields, and we do have all this area set as farm fields, which tells me that we need more. Actually, let's make this as the more extraction area, just for the heck of it. Okay. And then I'm not going to expand the farm field yet, but I am going to build another farm. So to decide where to build the farm, let's see. Let's put another farmhouse, a farm. Let's put another farm. 2 new villagers are joining. And you can see we're still short on money. Let's put another farm right here. I'm going to have to deal with the roads most likely. But we're going to put another farm right here. And we're going to put another farm right here. And we're going to put another farm. Oh, I put those backwards, didn't I? Because the big garage... No. The little one is the... Don't get seasick. The little one is actually the tractor. I don't know what it is, but that's what I call it. And we're going to put this farmhouse right here. And I'm going to high prioritize all of them. Yep. And yep. And yep. Okay. And then we are going to do the same thing with the iron mine. We don't need the layers right now. Where's the old iron mine? Right here. Let's build another iron mine. And let's put it over here, right next to the this one. It's a little weird that the reforester hut's near the iron, but come on, I'm over it. Oh, that's somebody. I was gonna say, what is that? What is that there? I won't high prioritize that one yet. We have 94 tools, and we have 100 iron. So this tells me we've got a lot of iron, and it seems to be stuck at 100. So is that the max for this, 100? Let's see if we can get that above 100 at any time. And we've got 0 iron bars, which means basically they're all being used for tools. So I may have an overproduction of iron. Boy, that church is really into that hillside, isn't it? And where are villagers? I still wish I could click on that and see the house. Where are villagers upgrading their house? Maybe here? Providing shelter. Authorized house upgrades. Desirability high. I don't know if this is an upgrade or not. 2 new villagers are joining. Alright. So we need to look for when the farms are finished. So we have 1,513 wood. We have, we're up to 90 wheat now. I am going to flood the market with wheat. And we're at 120, -8 on the bread. My goal is to get that to 0. I don't know if it's possible or not, but damn it. I want it at 0. And how many bread sales do I have? That's a bread market. And we've got a well. And I thought I put another well in here. Did I not put another well in here? Seems like I should have a well in here somewhere. Am I missing it? That's a woodcutter's camp. I don't have a well in here because I put a well up next to these guys because these guys needed water. We don't really have a housing district here. We have a well. And we have another well here. And we have another well here. Do I want to expand housing at all? What are the layers? Building a farm complete. Okay, I'm getting there. So residential doesn't like this yet. Why is that? How about we just drop in a well, and we'll come back to it later. Let's just drop in a well. I don't know. We have one well here, correct? Why don't I see the well that's here? Why don't I see this well? I thought I had a well here. No, that's on top of the hill. We have a well here. I'm gonna put in a well. I'm gonna put in a well right here next to this road, like right here. All right, and look, that immediately turns it green, and we'll see what happens. Whether that increases it or not. But anyway, the iron mine's complete. The farm's complete. Turn off the colors. Let's employ some farmers. Yep. And yep. And okay, we're short one. I kind of figured we'd be short more than one, but that's all right. Or that's good that we're not. And I'm looking. Just making sure all the farms have farmers. Yeah, 65 wheat. Now we're cooking. -8 on the bread still. Fine. No, that's fine. I'm not going to argue. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put more. This is the main road here. I'm going to put more bread sales. Because I think a lot of people, unfortunately, we have people living down here that are working over here. So I'm going to put bread sales right along the road. Market for bread. And we'll just do this. Oh, I'm out of money. We're negative on the money, which is still a problem. Not making cash. There's bread sales there. And let's do some gathering, some berry sales right on the other side of it. Right? And then let's go ahead and zones, residential. These are zoned for residential, and it's turning green, which is nice. And I'll just pop it up here. And boy, it's laggy when you do that. Okay. But no lag when you turn it off. I've got my little frame rate indicator on it. Looks like we're getting 37, 38. So, all right, we have upgrades now. Thanks to these, I bet. Now, I've got to populate. Okay, wait. Let's not get too distracted because now I've got to populate. So we should have one more here. So that farm's now full. And then over here... Oh, man, I'm lost. With the second iron mine, somehow we already have somebody assigned to it. I don't even want to think about it. And these are all assigned. 99 never gets above 100. So if 100's the limit of the storage, I could slap a warehouse in here for the sole purpose of storing iron, storing the excess of iron. And so if I think about how the game, I believe, works, when you have a business, a building, that building has people. Those people are responsible for going out and either gathering all the time they're responsible for going out and gathering resources and delivering it to what they do. So if you build a warehouse and you store iron, then the employees, air quotes, of the warehouse are responsible for going out, picking up iron and bringing it back to the warehouse, which is good if you are overproducing a product. However, if you're not overproducing and they're very efficient, then I think they can rob you of your goods. They shouldn't be able to, though, because in my opinion, if I'm running, say, the smelter and I'm responsible for getting iron, I should either go to the warehouse or the iron mine, whoever has the iron. 84 tools, I like that. It's almost time to build another crazy church. Or maybe bump up our... We need cash. All right? We need cash. We have 103 wheat now. How are we doing on the bread? Oh, look at these numbers. Woodcutter camp part 100. Woodcutter camp part 8. Woodcutter camp part 62. Not sure what I'm looking at there. Tools. Blacksmith building 28, 25, 15, 20. Are those numbers then? Woodcutter camp part 108, 64. So that's how my woodcutters are doing. Berries. Market tent part 94. Reserved 3. Reserved 62. These are numbers I don't know how to process. Stone cutter camp. Core part 1, 1, 16, 18, 12. Don't know how to process it. Sawmill reserved. Warehouse. Sawmill. Bread. Now, alright. So we're having trouble with bread, right? Why in the world is all the bread reserved? Why is the bread reserved? If I look at berries, there are a significant number of berries reserved, but why is that? Why are we at 0 bread? 134 wheat, 0 bread. Why is all the bread reserved? Market tent. Reserved. Happiness. -8 bread. It's going down though. Alright, we should have more villagers. Assign. One more. 28. 96. I don't think we ever get over 100. Dare I build a warehouse here? I might. Before this is all over, I might. We now have 2,000 stone again. Remember how we completely ran out of stone there for a while? I'm going to build another stonecutter camp and start selling stone again. And I'm going to say we're going to build one here. And 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 your sole purpose in life is to cut that stone. And I'm going to set this area to extraction. And hey, I do have this as extraction, but it looks like it needs to be a little bit bigger. Maybe. So, I don't know. Whoops. So we'll just go like that. Oh, never right click. There we go. Turn it off like that. Okay. So that's stonecutter camps. And now I'm going to start selling the stone. So trading resources, stone, no trade. I'm going to turn sell back on. So we're selling 100. Might be a little high. We got 9,000. All right, let me click like mad on the berries. Let's make some cash here, people. I'm only going to go with the 350. And I'm going to keep this at 100. What else do we have a lot of? Boards? I don't see a lot of boards. We got a lot of wool, but we don't have any cloth. Yeah, so let me stick to one thing here. I want a zillion wheat. And we got 94 tools. All right, I'm going to stop buying the tools. And let's see, actually, what? I was buying 10. Let's just turn it off. And it is interesting. If you look at these options, it's buy, sell, no trade. Sorry, not here. No trade. Okay, if you look at the warehouse options, and Becky V was asking this, or wondering this. I gotta find a warehouse. If you look at the warehouse options for, say, tools. We're accepting tools. We have accepting, we have stock maximum, empty stock, refusing. And this place is accepting tools. And I'm not sure why we're accepting tools here. I'm going to start refusing tools. Right. And do I want to do that, though? We don't have any tools stored up. Where the heck are the tools stored if that's refusing tools? Is it this warehouse over here? Refusing tools. This warehouse? Not the windmill. This warehouse? Refusing tools. Because it says we have 94 tools. Where are these tools? Would they be in the... Wow, I get lost easy. Would they be here? Yeah, you have 26 tools. And nobody's been picking up the tools. Interesting, I think. I could build a warehouse here to accept tools and iron, and everything would be real close to here. When we followed one of these employees last time out, they actually lived way over in here, which I think is an issue. But I don't know how to solve that, except when you play the game and you create a... I don't know, do you have to follow where people live? Can you designate where people live? Can you find where people live and destroy their house? I mean, you could destroy their house and make them move. Okay, these things are done. Wait a minute. This iron mine first needed one more. Good, that's fully. And that's all we got right now, but now we're going to create more stones. We're up to 580 bucks. What does that say? The village center is worth 678, and wow, we just lost a lot of money. Well, we got a budget. Let's look at the budget. Expenses. The upkeep cost is 4,494. Trade expenses are now 0. General spending is 200. Territory tax is 735. Villager consumption 4,532. Trade revenue is 200. So you can see, so this is the current month, and you can see we are very, very close to breaking even. How are we on the bread? Almost 9 people now can't find bread. Ooh, that really. Okay, but you know what? I didn't assign available villagers, and we don't have any. Oh, can I steal builders again? I don't think I can. We do have a lot of builders, but I think I have to wait for more people to show up. We don't have really that many builders. I don't really know what they're doing when they're not building. And let's look at our desirability for residential. All right, so we put the stone camp in, and that turned red. Nobody wants to live there. That's understandable. This is highly desirable. This is highly desirable. Does the fountain really help? I don't know. But the well sure does. And this church thing does. And I like that this is all highly desirable, except we don't have people upgrading, which is interesting, I think. And this area has gone from undesirable to desirable. We just need more people, I think, at this point. And it would be nice if people upgraded. But, and so if we look at, so there's some upgrades happening. If we look at our mines now, again, stuck at 99. We didn't lose people, no. Okay. And this one is also stuck at 99. So you know what? It's time for a warehouse. Because I think I'm just wrong about warehouses screwing up stuff. I think the bottom line is I've been a little timid to create things for the core resources. So where should we put the warehouse? These guys are smelting. These guys are using coal. I could put a warehouse up here. These guys are doing tools. Seems almost like the warehouse might do good right here, right along the road here, somewhere in the middle. I like that. Right there. Okay. And we'll wait for that warehouse to be built. We have villagers joining, so it's time. I want to do the markets first. Bread market, assign. Berry market. Like, we need to sell more berries, but you know what? It's cash. And then we're working on this one. Okay, we gotta wait some more. Look at the budget, and right now the for last month 4562 4513. This tells me we're losing money. Trade revenue is 200. Territory tax 735. Total 249. So we made 249 bucks. I don't have a calculator on me, but To me, that adds up to, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 7, 52 something, 5,300. And this adds up to 5,700, so something's not right. Something's not adding up. But we ended up making 249, so I'm not going to argue. Something's not being counted. I said sell stone. What warehouse is accepting the stone? It should be the main warehouse, which is actually this one. And this one is now refusing stone. Let's start accepting it. Maybe that's a problem. And yes, let's start accepting stone. We're accepting berries here, accepting stone. We're refusing tools. We have 116 tools. I wonder if we're capped because we're not accepting tools. Well, I was going to accept tools here. And this will be the source for the building as soon as this warehouse is built. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and prioritize that. We have another, yeah. All right, 24 stones. And I guess I could accept stones and such here. Building complete house. Okay, we have 375 wheat. We have 20 flour. We have 0 bread. We're selling out on the bread about as fast as we can. But the bread is still -8. And what kind of sales are we doing here? 22 sold this week for 264. That's an instant moneymaker. Is that actually showing up in the budget? Villager consumption. Total 120. Right now it's 286. We'll have to watch that. Oh, is it? Yeah. Yeah. 730. Here we go. 2,160 on berries, 2,232 on bread, and 100 on clothing. How about that? Upkeep cost. The church, what's the biggest upkeep cost? The Lord Manor, 2,744. All right. Let's not get carried away, but let's take out some of this ridiculousness here. Like this little tower here. Can I reach in here? Can I get careful? Careful, slowly now. Slowly. I want to get this one here. Oh, this one. Yeah, I think that one. And say delete it. Good. And I want to delete this one. And that's a little better. This middle one should be deleted too, I think. That would be this one. And let's see where we end. Start construction. All right. So we go down to 14,500 and maximum cash, but perhaps it looks a little better. Can you imagine all the gold sitting in those towers? Well, there's nothing sitting in those towers right now because I can't get above 1,000 on here. But then if we go to the budget and we look at the current upkeep cost, which is this rolling number, Lord Manor, 2,212 versus last month, 2,744. We're going to have to wait a month or so to see what that's doing. Do fountains have upkeeps? Hold on. Do fountains have upkeeps? Forest sheep, Lord, iron farm, sawmill, blacksmith, woodcutter, coal hut, windmill, stone hunter. I don't see any fountains on here. All right, this just rolled over. Lord Manor, and excuse me, I'm going to take a drink before I cough. 2514. I think that's actually more, but maybe that's construction cost. Just give me the bad news. Bread's -8. The bread's really, really frustrating me. It's a constant source of frustration. But now we have 443 wheat. We have 23 flour and 12 bread. What is that telling us? Is that telling me I don't have enough bakeries? You bakery 12. You 4. You 4. You 4. You 4. Let's build another bakery. Because why not? Where is right there? Bakery. And I don't want it to look horrible, but this is the bakery district. Okay. And we're gonna have, this is another, right, we just spent all our money. And this is another baker here, which I think belongs here, really. Kaboom. Alright. And so we have negative, alright, so it still has the draw bug. So that still hasn't been fixed. That was just wrapping there, excuse me. Right, warehouse. Warehouse. No. Warehouse. There we go. Why this appears over here, I don't know. But let's assign 2 villagers, and let's accept iron and coal and tools and iron ore. Do I wanna go crazy? No, we only have 23 coal. Forget this. Never mind. Never mind. I think it's just iron that we need to accept right now. And not... Well, we could store tools here, I guess. And see how that works. So, tools and iron. Alright. 2 new villagers are joining your village. Good. Are they here yet? Because I did this. We got the warehouse people now. The warehouse people. Not to be confused with the village people. Accepting glass, accepting stone. Let's refuse stone here. And no, I don't know. We can accept stone here, I guess. I don't know what the heck to do. We got 2,256 stone, and none of it's stored anywhere that I can find. And this is pretty much refusing everything, isn't it? It is. So kaboom. And what else? We got another warehouse that I put in over here. And what is it doing? Refuse, 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 refuse. It's refusing everything as well. I'm going to keep it for now in case I want to store cloth there. And then this warehouse here, these guys need to be concentrated on iron ore and nothing else. And so they're accepting tools and iron. I am all right, I went through that before. So what are you guys doing? Female, what are you doing? I'm on a transport mandate. Fine. What's your transport mandate? You're delivering something to somebody. What are you delivering? You are, you're coming up to the warehouse. And you delivered something to the warehouse. What? You just delivered 100 iron ore. You came from a really weird direction. And somehow we have 38 coal, even though I'm refusing it. And we have 38 tools. I'm accepting tools. Oh, you must have just delivered tools. Okay, it's going up now. Now that I looked, it's going up. Right. So, there we go. So now the tools, hey, is over 100. How about that? But the important thing is that the iron ore is going up fast. Tell you what. Who is buying wool and cloth? And you're buying stone and planks and berries. And I'm selling like crazy. So about wool for 5 and cloth for 10. That's a money maker if I can get that going. All right, I populated the warehouse with people. I deleted that. So let's yep, 4 of 5, and then we're out there. And I probably have a couple of people that are still assigned to warehouse duty that are unemployed, because I forgot that if you bulldoze it, then they pretty much just stay there and they don't do anything until you build another warehouse. All right, bread. Let's look at the budget, and we're at 30 minutes already, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up. But this was last month. This is the previous month. The upkeep cost. Look at that. The Lord Manor is still 2,114. Oh, is it going up? No. 2,114, but the upkeep cost is down below 4,000, where the consumption is above 4,000, and I'm happy about that. But we could make some serious money in cloth. So we're selling. Somebody's buying cloth. We lost money last month, though. So I'm looking at this going, man, we made money. We lost money. Revenues, 4,366. Upkeep. Okay, general spending must be building. Territory taxes, I suppose. Oh. All right. Yes, we made $1,000 last month. The Lord Manor is still 2,114. But we're making 2,568 on bread. Okay, are the bakeries finished? Oh no, I'm gonna go a little long here because I want to. All right, somehow you already got assigned one. Ooh, these are kind of on top of each other. Oh well, I'm over it. Assign available villager to the bakery. You know what? Stone camp. Not you. You. I don't want you to be a stone cutter anymore. Okay? And I don't want you to be a stone cutter anymore. You're gone. You're fired. And then over here with this bakery, assign. Yep. And you're assigned. And you're assigned. You're assigned. Did I only build 2 more bakeries? I might have only built 2 more bakeries. There's Carl. Antoine? 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 I don't know. Yeah. We have 519 wheat. This warehouse should probably be storing wheat. Because I think right now the wheat's staying at the farms. So let's start accepting wheat here. And this is the only thing we accept right now is wheat. And they can come fetch the wheat. But that's the grain elevator for all these farms. All these wonderful farms. And 459 wheat. And you have employees, right? Yeah, Gwyneth and Reinhard. And this is the only closed cellar in town. I think. I might have made another one somewhere. But I've only got one. And you're hardly making anything. I don't understand. Did I make another one of these? No, I keep saying I'm going to, and then I say, no, I'm going to get the bread fixed first. Could not find bread, 7.9. Grrr. Make the bread. Make the bread. We have 20 bread somewhere. You have 11 in stock. You have 0 in stock. You have 0 in stock. I don't know. We've got to be making progress. It doesn't look like we're making progress, okay? I admit it. We've got to be making progress. Thank you, autosave. There was one more right over here. Way over here. Oh, yeah. And we're selling clothes here. And this is a good clothes district here. He wanders over and he gets 3 cloth. So we've got that much going for us. We're just a little slow on making it. So let's make another weaver hut just for the heck of it. Where's our wool? We have 230 wool. Shouldn't that be telling me that we should make another weaver hut? And how do I want to do this? Let's put it right. Let's put it right here, kind of off the road though. And there we go. And yeah, Weaver Hut. And then we'll have to put employees in that thing. And in the meantime, stones 2,380. Let's just assign, all the rest of the available villagers to the stonecutters camp. And we're going to have a lot of stone. And we will watch bread minus 7.5 and falling. Current income. Revenues. Bread's now at 2,500, where berries are 2,000. And shirts. And it's not even clothing. Its cloth is at 100. Currently, for this month, bread is leading berries, 960 to 790 at the time. Bread's over 1,000 now. Excellent. So people just want bread, and I don't have enough stores. It's as simple as that. I need more bread stores. So, and you know what? Should I kill this logging camp? I think I should. I don't think it should be here. I think this may actually be bringing down the neighborhood. It produced 31 stones. I'm not touching it. Not touching it. And so what do we got here? We got 132 tools, and we're not buying any. Yay. We've now have 1,300 gold, 1,290 wood, 135 tools, 10,000 berries, 3 glass, 2,400 rocks, 255 planks, 540 wheat, 2 flour, 24 bread, 234 wool, no cloth, 357 tooltips dyed, iron ore, 76 coal, and 1 iron bar. I'm happy with that. And we are going to town here. And so let's end with that. And yeah, and you know what I'm doing here? I'm trying to get a spot somewhere on the screen so that when I end, I can put the little link to the next video once the next video is made. And I don't want to cover up anything that I'm working on. So there. And it'll fit right there. Maybe cover a windmill or something like that. It's lame, I know, but that's what I'm doing. So, all right. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.